Rightio guys, this is our Hare got yesterday, so I thought I'd do a quick video on how to prep one up a little bit. Done one already, just quickly, so figured I'll rip into the second one. So the first thing you really want to do is display the hips. Now that one's leg's fucked up, so I'll just press that down, and then that one, oh that leg's fucked as well. He's all kinds of fucked up, this one. So it's been overnight, so it's cold, and probably have a bit of problem with the hair falling off when you try and lift it up, but other than that, it's not that horrible. And there's flies hanging around as well, so the first thing I'll do is just make some cuts around the sides of the leg. Probably should have given my knife a bit of a sharpen up before doing these, but it's my day off, so I couldn't really be bothered. I've got other stuff to do today to the car. So, and then you just make, so you want to make a circular cut around the hind legs, and then you just want to cut in a line down to sort of roughly around where the stomach is. Fucking flies. So, I'll just try and do this quickly-ish. I'm not saving the skin, so I don't need to be too perfect with it, and there's probably quicker ways to do it, but this is just how I got shown, so this is how I'm going to show you. Now this fella took a few shots to get, because he kept trying to get away from me, so there's a bit of blood in through this leg where it looks like he's taken a bullet. Alright, so set him on his back, and then I'll just want to make a cut up through the middle of the sort of stomach. So you remember all the hair coming off. Hopefully this isn't, check that it was in the camera shot. Hopefully the camera hasn't moved because I'm pissed, but it's alright. Just make a few more cuts up through here. Now, if you're out in the field and you're just going to roast this on, on a stick, then, you probably keep the whole thing intact, do it all the way up. That one, the skin came off pretty easy, it's a little young one. The bigger, tougher ones, I don't even bother with the front legs, there's not a whole lot of meat on them, especially compared to the back legs. So I never really worry. I'll cut up to about halfway. Otherwise, if you're going to cut the whole way, then you do the same sort of thing that I did on the back legs, all the way up to the front, which is, you cut all the way around, most of the way down the leg, and then, that skin is ready to come off. Otherwise, I just come around here. Oh, looks like I had a good pull away. There's a whole lot of clotting back there. But because I'm only going to use the back legs and the straps, I just want to feel for where the ribs are, and I'm going to stop around there. So I'm just going to cut through the skin up here. Like I said, this is just going to be a quick one because I've got other shit to do today. And see, there's quite a lot of clotting because I managed to land around between his legs while he was still alive, or into his leg while he was still alive. So get some of this off. And through the clotting, it's kind of hard to see exactly where the membrane is. Oh no, there we go. Found a good patch through it. Now, if you've got a cleaner shot on the animal, it'll be far quicker and easier because you don't get, and less messy because you won't be getting blood all over you. But that's alright. I like to keep a little bit of a bucket thing just there. When I'm doing this at home, just keeps some of the grass out. Makes them easy to just rinse down when you're done. So that's alright. Again, I really hope this is all in frame. Alright, so now I've got all of this and all of that, and I can just fucking pull. He's still got his tail there, and it's nuts. So you can careful when you're putting your knife into the abdominal cavity. You don't want to nick any of the internal organs and get fecal matter out and around, because that can lead to meat contamination. It could be a health issue for you potentially, because there's bacteria if you get it on you, you know. Looks like we've cut something in there, maybe a stomach or a bit of a smell. Now I just usually cut down around here, past the ribs. Now you got your kidneys on the sides, they're perfectly good. To get rid of most of it, I'll tip it up. Yeah, we can cut through the stomach there by the looks of things. Finger through, and looks like I've got a line shot on, and blood. Cut through you can poke your finger through the diaphragm, which is just up lining the bottom of the rib cage. The heart's at the front of the rib cage, and you want to rip that off. And then I put my fingers around it, and then I pull, and the heart came out by itself. It doesn't usually do that. And then you just kind of peel everything off the back. There'll be another kidney in there somewhere, hopefully, amongst this bloody mess. Now, another quick note about rabbits and hares and whatnot is they have, like on the front of the pelvis, they've got a little bony ridge. A little bony ridge dead square in the centre, and if you get the knife straight onto the top of that, it's just there. There's a soft bit, and you push it in, and it cuts straight through, and then you can crack the legs open just like that. Comes apart nice and easy, and you can cut out all the extra sort of lengths of intestines and urethras and, you know, urinary tract, whatever you want to call it, and just pull it out, and there we go. So that's pretty much all good. Now I'm only after the fillet, which is the back strap of the rabbit. So you feel for the rib and just quicken it. Oh, it's the back of the hair, sorry. And you cut through just after the last one, like so. So I've made 2 cuts there. Hopefully that shows up on the camera. And then you just snap it. You just twist the spine so that it breaks the bone loose. And then you go, you got the majority of the meat. Obviously if you're in a survival situation, you want the rest of it, you keep skinning it and you can roast the whole thing up. But I've found that there hasn't been a whole lot of meat on the front legs, and when I'm making a stew, it's basically been a waste of my time. So to try and get all the meat off the front of it, and you can just break the legs off, well, break through the joints like so, and cut that off. So now I've got a fair hunk of meat, and that's all going to be going into getting diced up and made into a stew. And I'll get my bag up here, so I'll make a whole lot of meat, well, any more meat than I already have. I'll just chuck all that straight in there. You can keep the kidneys and